Hi guys, Melissa Johnson-Haight here, independent Scentsy consultant, stray kitty cat. That happens to be Mittens, and Jasper is right there. She's probably, I mean, they still are kind of nursing on Polly. And Jasper he has another mom that's out there. But he loves Polly and the kittens because, yeah, he would hang out with them on the back porch. So yeah, that's Mittens and that's Jasper with her. And here comes Penny. The little orange guy that we're keeping, Crumb, I don't see him. But yeah, that's Jasper. I kind of want to keep him, but I don't know. He hides from Gingy, so I don't know. But so enjoy looking at them whenever they walk by. So let's get into it, you guys. I've warmed through all 25 Bring Back My Bars. All 25, and I'm so excited to talk about them. I actually thought that I was going to end up clubbing more of these than I'm actually going to. So in a way, I'm a little disappointed, and yet in a way, I'm kind of happy because I don't have a ton of club room. So, and I'm likely to have to get rid of things just to save some of these anyway, so it's okay with me. Yeah, let's just start talking about it. So the first one that we'll talk about is Crumb Top. This one reminds me so much of Oats and Honey, but Oats and Honey, which is in my club, Oats and Honey is a bit deeper and richer. It's definitely like the brown sugar and oat kind of a topping that you would put on like an apple crisp or something. It's very good. Now I'm toying with myself, do I need both? Like for right now, just to get at least another bar, maybe two, I think I'm gonna club this, but come down the line, I'm probably not gonna keep both Oats and Honey, Gimme Candy, in Crumb Top because they all have a similar vibe. Slightly different, yes, but this and Oats and Honey are a lot alike. Oats and Honey, you definitely get the oats, whereas this is more of like that brown sugar, kind of a crumble top that you put on the top of a muffin. I think it would be a fun mixer. So is Oats and Honey. So, but yeah, it performs for just a day. Very nice, strong, well, medium to strong here downstairs. So I wouldn't really consider this open concept per se, but it's room leads into room, leads into room. I've got the French doors in between my dining room and my living room. So I usually do a whole bar in my entire downstairs. 1 cube and 8 different warmers, and sometimes that varies which warmers I use. So I think Crumb is about to come into into view, so keep your eye open. He's a doll baby. I can pick him up, and whatever Gingy does, he tends to mirror Gingy. And you can pet him, you can pick him up. He's really sweet. But the 2 little girls, they still are like, don't touch me. If I can get them to be like Crumb and be picked up and touched and everything and be pet, then Ursula's husband is going to take the 2 little girls. So her husband Bill. So hopefully I can get them to want to be touched. So keep an eye open in the background as you listen for Crumb here. You should see him, but it's a lot of fun to watch them run around and play and wrestle each other. So. But yeah, that's Crumb Top. I think I'm going to club this one for now. Because it is slightly different than Oats and Honey, but it's an awful lot like Oats and Honey. So if you didn't pick up Oats and Honey, wish you had, definitely try Crumb Top. The next one is Spiced Berries. I do love this one. Now I have frankincense and myrrh essential oils. I find personally frankincense, which is a very expensive essential oil. I get mine from Barefoot, and I find them to be very, I find frankincense to be very light. There's Crumb. And they're polydactyl, so he's got like I don't know, on one foot has like 8 toes. And there's probably 3 of his feet that are multi-toed, so. But yeah, frankincense oil is very sweet, very light. It's very beautiful. It's not incensey as like this is described by people. It's not spicy. It's very beautiful, light and fragrant. It's very like perfumey. It's gorgeous. It's very soothing and peaceful to me. Yeah, and it is Brad from Brett and Brad. He is correct. It is a lot of times used holistically for trying to help with cancer. So not incensey, just in the essential oil world. It's prized for its cancer healing properties. I'm not a doctor, so. But yeah, and for me, I'm obsessed with frankincense and myrrh because they're biblical oils. I'm gonna remove that missed call. It's from a number I don't know, so it's not important. But they're biblical oils, and I'm like, if they were good enough to give to the baby Jesus, like by 3 wise men, I need that in my life. There's something about these that are spectacular, and I need frankincense and myrrh. Now myrrh, it's an awful lot like amber. It's a very resinous, thicker essential oil. It actually reminds me a lot of like amber, but it's lighter than amber. It's not incense smelling. So it's interesting that this is described with frankincense and myrrh, and yet people describe this as incense. Now I understand what they're saying. It does have kind of a spicy potpourri kind of a fragrance to it, but I love this. It's beautiful. It's a very deep, dark, rich kind of a berry. Not dark like in the sense that Halloween Town is, but the spices kind of make the berries feel darker. To me, it's kind of like mulling spices on the stove. So when I make homemade potpourri, you guys, my brain is getting way ahead of my mouth. When I make homemade cranberry sauce, I do fresh grated ginger, like the ginger root, and I use a microplaner and I grate that in there. I use clove, allspice. I can't remember if I do nutmeg. I definitely do cinnamon. So this has a lot of those kind of scents to it. I think it's beautiful though, and I'm sure that the frankincense and myrrh adds that slightly perfuminess to it. Because I cannot, having those essential oils that are very light and beautiful and peaceful, they're not spicy like this. But there is kind of like a perfuminess, like a slight perfuminess with the spice. So I think that's what people mean when they describe this as incensey. But trust me, as someone who owns frankincense and myrrh essential oils, they're not spicy. So it's interesting. There's other scent notes in here. Definitely cinnamon. I definitely get like red hot cinnamon. And I think that slightly perfumed, almost potpourri scent that this has is the frankincense and myrrh. It's just mixed in there with like actual like autumnal spices, baking spices too. So I think it's beautiful. I want to club it. It was a nice medium strength down here. It lasted into the second day. So day 2, I was still smelling it. I think I switched it out though, like towards the end of day 2. So, not because I had to, it would have gone into the 3rd day and I probably would have changed it. And that may have been exactly what I did. But yeah, it's hard to remember sometimes when you go through 25 and like this mad rush. Flirtatious, what a weird bar. Okay, so when I first cold sniffed this, I was like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Like, it's a little bit boring. Like it's just like a body care scent. When I put this in my warmer, I did this in my bedroom. So I do 4 cubes in the Polar Panorama, 4 cubes in the Diamond Milk Glass in my bedroom, which is a small bedroom. But it's hard to scent in there. I think because we leave the air conditioner in the window all year round and we don't wrap it or anything. So it gets chilly in there. But I have an easier time in the winter without the air conditioner and the fan going. So, but I don't know if it's the carpet or what all it is in that room that makes it a little, all the bedding. I have feather bedding, so I don't know if it's all of that stuff that kind of makes it harder to scent, but the 4 cubes in one warmer, 4 cubes in the other works perfectly. I did get a few days out of this, probably 3, but I always get a better performance doing in my bedroom. I don't necessarily do that anywhere else in the house, but in my bedroom. Gingy lashed out at Crumb. That was not nice. Crumb was trying to play with him and Gingy was apparently not in the mood. Weird. I lost my train of thought. Oh, so I normally get like a week sometimes with really good scents because they're element warmers in 4 cubes in one, 4 cubes in the other. The recommended scent throw, scent performance, optimal scent throw method works superbly for me. So this was like 3 days in my bedroom. The first day, I loved it. I loved it. It was gorgeous. It was like perfume. And I was like, oh, I'm totally clubbing this. It was a beautiful perfume. Absolutely loved it. Day 2 and 3, don't like it. It turned into similar to what I smell on Cold Sniff. And it's like this body care. And I'm just like, it's okay. It's pretty. It's just, it's not what I wanted. I feel like I have better ones saved in my club and I don't need this. If it had stayed the entire time on what I smelled on day 1, I totally would have clubbed it. Because it was a nice perfume. Where day 2 and 3 it turned into body care. And I'm just like, no, I don't need that. So, I don't know. I wasn't in love with it. It was nice, I enjoyed it. It was a nice medium performer in my bedroom. And then, let's go to Melon and Apple Granita. So that's my not clubbing it. These 2 are I think I'm gonna club it. I don't know that spice berries will stay forever, but I think I want a couple. Melon and Apple Granita. So for me, this clam is a little thin. So I understand what people say, like this is thicker, this is thicker, this is thicker. There's something, excuse me, weird about the Melon and Apple Granita that it's real thin. This was beautiful. I actually really loved it. Will it stay in my club forever? Probably not. But I do want some more bars of it, so I'm definitely gonna club this. It's a very pretty, and I did this in the office and the bathroom. A whole bar. I do 1 cube in my bathroom and the rest of it in the office and Gingy's room. It's this nice, beautiful, fruity scent. So I kind of want to try it in the summer, club it long enough to at least get it and try it in the summer. And then after that, I may decide I don't need it. It's just like a lot of the summer scents that we have. It was just pretty enough. I don't want to just go, I don't need it. Now, if I decide my club is too big, maybe I won't. I'm not hard for sure. This is a maybe club. But I actually really, really enjoyed Melon and Apple Granita. To me, it's kind of like a smoothie. The way the apple and the melon played with each other. Nice medium throw, like 2 days. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it kind of reminds me of. No, Gingy. Gingy, leave her alone. Okay, Penny cornered. You be nice. Weirdo. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of something and I can't quite put my finger on it. but it's very fruity and pretty. So that's a maybe club. Should I do the bar that I hated? I actually hated it. Wanted to take it out of my warmer. Cucumber lime. No, yuck. It's too green for me. I freaking hate dewy greens, and it came off way too dewy greens for me, and I'm like, nope. That scent is not for me. I didn't get any lime at all. I got greens, and I was like, ugh, can I make it through this? I made it through, but took it out the second day. I can't even tell you how long it lasted because one whole day was enough for me. Medium throw, I did it down here. I don't like anything about that one. I don't, that's a definite no. Quiver. It wasn't horrible. I think it's just the tuberose. I'm just like, no. It's too powdery, artificial rose. Almost kind of the way the rose and the powder are, maybe like slight, ever so slight, kind of like lights out tobacco note to me. Like someone was smoking. And just a very, very, very mature woman. Very mature woman scent. It is just not for me. It's kind of got similar vibes to like Cozy Cardigan, which I like Cozy Cardigan way more than I like this. I'm not a huge fan of Cozy Cardigan. And it's a similar, I mean, it's just in that sort of a vein. Lights Out from the Catching Z's. I just, no. It's a no for me. Sorry. I mean, it's nice. It's just, it's not for me. It was a medium to strong performer up there. Another one, not for me. Sticky cinnamon buns. No. I did this in the office, Gingy's room. Look at how cloudy. It's very, it reminds me an awful lot of cinnamon vanilla. But it's heavy on that, I think it's cassia. That is the cinnamon bark kind of scent that I don't like. Pretty sure it's cassia. And I don't like it. Now, when it was first going, for a slight minute, I was like, oh no, I think I smell something bun. And then it went away, like within an hour. And I was like, well, there that goes. It's too much like cinnamon vanilla for me. I'm red hot cinnamon, not bark cinnamon. I like bakery cinnamon, like ground cinnamon, like cinnamon sticks. Which you would think I would like the bark cinnamon. It's different. I don't like, it's that particular essential oil. I actually have cassia essential oil from Barefoot, and it's that same note that I don't like. I don't like using that essential oil because that style of cinnamon I just don't like. Yeah, it's not for me. That's a definite no. Very disappointing. If it would have smelled like actual sticky cinnamon buns, I would have been all in. I'm gonna find the other one on that same vibe. Fried ice cream. This one is actually better. It's got that same cassia cinnamon that I do not like, but this one was creamier. Is this the one that actually says like a nuance of nuts, a nutty nuance or something? Because I do very slightly get the nutty nuance. But it's got a more creamy, slightly vanilla vibe to it. I didn't mind this one, but I don't like that cassia cinnamon. I just don't. So it's not for me. And you know what's really sad? I used to go to Chi-Chi's, and I used to get fried ice cream all the time with my chicken enchilada, chicken chimichangas. Trying to think of some of the stuff I used to get there. Love those. But it was like actual ice cream, like a scoop, like a big, huge ball, not that huge, but a nice, good sized ball of ice cream. And they would roll it in like, I don't know what all they use, like cinnamon sugar, crushed cornflake kind of a thing. And they would roll that and then they would deep fry it. And I think they did that several times. It was a nice coating on it. And then they would put like honey on it or chocolate sauce. And it was amazing. And I've never had it any place that was better than Chi-Chi's. So I'm sad that Chi-Chi's isn't around anymore because people try to recreate it and it's not the same. So this does not smell like a Chi-Chi's fried ice cream. They tried. I can feel where they tried with it, but it just, if they'd used anything other than that cassia cinnamon, maybe, but no. Flirtatious is a no. So I have my no and my maybe pile. You guys, I only did four of this one. Flower Shop. And I did this upstairs in Gingy's room, the office. Those were both medium performers. Definitely a day, maybe into day 2. Now, Flower Shop, strong. I don't like it. But I will say that not only okay, so this came downstairs and I had something else going at the same time, the next one that I'll talk about. And it kind of overtook the next one. And I only used 4 cubes up there. This is, in my personal opinion, this is the strongest one. I still have 4 cubes. Strong. But keep in mind, I'm sensitive to the greens notes, apparently. And I don't like them. It's like the one thing that I'm like, no. And cassia cinnamon. I also get the actual white roses. So for me, it was a little better warming than it is on cold. It's like you have an actual bouquet of white roses. And sometimes, and I think that's why people have trouble smelling the roses, because you have to, and I really love white roses. They're my favorite roses. You have to actually be real familiar and stick your face like I do in the wax, like in a rose bouquet. So it's definitely white roses, which are very light, slightly fragrant, but it's nothing at all like artificial rose. There's an actual distinct note to fresh white roses versus red roses, or there's an actual distinct note to the white roses. I actually do kind of get that slightly in this, but it's a lot of stems. I didn't hate it. But it's so strong. I think 1 cube and I'm good. I know for a fact it would have lasted more than a day, but I'm just like, time to move on. It's strong. It's the strongest one out of all of these for me personally. And I almost think 4 was too much. And very rarely will you ever hear me not use an entire bar. This is one of them. I definitely think it's open. Gingy! Excuse me, hold on. Do not bite her. No. No. Sorry, Polly. My apologies. Gingy was biting her on the back of her neck, and she's such a sweet cat. You guys, that's why I don't know that I can keep these guys a whole lot longer, because I don't want him bullying. I could try to find her home because that's not fair because she's a beautiful cat. She lets me pet her. She's real timid. She's super sweet. And why he was biting the back of her neck as she walked by. He jumped on her and was biting the back of her neck. What a jerk. Anyway, sorry, my apologies. I thought about clubbing another one because I'm like, there are some times, like maybe in the summer, that I might want this for a fresh outdoor feel, but I don't know. I don't know. I definitely can't do a whole bar. 4 is still too much for me. This might even be just fine. It's like one of those things where I do enjoy the scent of fresh roses. I found out, thank you Simply Rose, that I don't like at all artificial rose anymore. I used to not mind it, but I think Simply Rose ruined that for me. But I still have an appreciation for fresh roses. That's actually still pretty to me. I know I've said before, my dad used to raise roses in our yard, and he had all the colors, like yellow and white, and I was always sniffing them and playing with the Japanese beetles. I know, I was a weird kid. But, yeah, I don't know if I'm definitely gonna get one more for my friend Lee. But me personally, I don't know. That might be good enough. It was okay. It was tolerable, and at times, I think if it was less intense, I might actually kind of enjoy it, but it's definitely like it's like if someone bought you 100 roses or 1,000 roses and your house was filled with roses, and people nail it when they say funeral home, or, where you have a ton of flowers and the stems and the water and all of that experience. Yeah, it's bouquets of, yeah, I don't know. I don't, I think that's a no. I think I'm good with what I got. So at the same time, I was melting this one for a while. And I'll talk about how I felt about it. And then I was like, oh, I should change the one upstairs. And I changed it, and that kind of took over this one. So I stopped being able to smell this. So I can't really tell you the longevity. It was more of a light performer. It wasn't super light. It was kind of like in between medium and light. That's coconut palm. I get 0 patchouli. I can't even say that I get the green. I 100% get like coconut cotton. I do understand, I think it was Robin that mentioned that this was almost slightly suntan oil. I get what she's saying because it does kind of have that slightly suntan oil vibe. That type of coconut, it's fine. It didn't excite me. It doesn't do much for me. I'm still searching for the perfect coconut. I haven't found what I'm looking for. You too. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's a no for me. I don't need that. Weird, because I thought I was going to love that one. Autumn Stroll. Now, on cold, I really love this. I know what it is about it that I'm not in love with, but I'm considering clubbing it enough to get 1 or 2 more. Dale really liked this one. And something cute. Okay, so... does it remind me of? So I think what bothers me about it is the slightly powdery note that comes off to me sounding like baby doll faces. What I do love about it is the almost men's cologne. Like a spicy men's cologne. I do like that part of it. But it's the I don't even know how to describe that slightly powdery note except to say that a lot of baby doll faces smell like that. I think that's what bothered me. We did this in the bedroom, so 4 cubes in one warmer, 4 cubes in another. The autumnal spice part of it, I actually really did enjoy. This is probably 3 days in our bedroom, and might have gone longer, but I was kind of over it, so I took it out because I didn't love that powdery note. But I really like the almost autumnal soap. Slightly men's cologne. I don't know. I'm torn on if I get more of this one. Kind of like, do I get one more Flower Shop and that'll hold me over for the rest of my life? Because I wanted to like Thunderstorm. I wanted to like Summer Rain, but they're just a little too green too. They kind of give me headaches. This is on the same lines. So, although it didn't give me a headache, I like this, I think, better than those. I don't know, you guys. And I'm like, do I get another couple of these? I don't know. It's in a maybe pile. Pear, Blossom, and Cucumber. No. It smells so pretty on cold. It's body care to me. I did this in the office, Gingy's room, the bathroom. It's nice. It's kind of like Flirtatious, where it's just a body care, and you can get those all the time. It's not special to me. Now the clam here is really pretty, kind of like a perfume. But I didn't get enough of that. It was just more body care, and I don't know that I want more of this one. I mean, it was lovely for what I did smell of it. Rum Raisin Cookie. I did do this one down here. Dale really liked it. I really liked it. I'm going to club this one. Will it stay forever? I don't know. But it almost has like, it smells a lot like an oatmeal raisin cookie. And I'm one of the few people that actually love oatmeal raisin cookies. I think Ashley, she cracks me up. She's like, who likes those? Me? I actually really love oatmeal raisin cookies. I'd actually eat more of those than chocolate chip. So I'm the weird one that likes them. I really, really, really like it, but is it special enough to stay? Probably not, but for a while I'm going to keep it. I'm going to club that one. You guys, I don't know. That's a definite club, I think. I think these are definite and these are maybe. Those are no. Okay. Vanilla cream. This is very much like Simply Vanilla, except this is creamier. It's stronger. My nose can pick this up, and I'm actually going to club it. I actually really like this. I did this in the office, bathroom. I actually really like this. So it's, I don't get, now in Simply Vanilla, I don't get a strong, but I get a slight, ever so slight Play-Doh. That's Polly. That's the mom. That's Polly on the couch and Mittens on the top. See, she's sweet. Can you believe Gingy was biting her neck? What a jerk. This, I get zero Play-Doh. And that's what I'm actually really loving. And the fact that I don't have to, like, Birthday Wishes, use 2 bars just to smell it. I can actually smell this. There's no Play-Doh. I actually really kind of like it. Will it stay forever? Probably not, but I think I'm going to club it. Just because I don't always often smell the vanillas. Now, personally, if I had to choose between vanilla bean buttercream and vanilla cream, I'm picking vanilla bean buttercream. Hands down, no contest. But I like this one. I think I'm going to clip that one. Do you guys want to know my most disappointing scent? Perk Me Up. This is the only bar I couldn't smell. Unless my nose was right at the dish, I couldn't smell it. And I did it down here because this is the room that these are the rooms that I would have wanted to melt it. Gorgeous coffee scent. Gorgeous. Smells like Starbucks. Or, you know, and to me, it's like when you walk into Starbucks and they're making all the drinks. So you have the froth and the latte and the frap, you know, creamy milkies. And then you have the, like, espresso going at the same time. So you have all the amalgamation of all of those, you know, coffee and latte and espresso and slight, you know, the mochas, and it smells like Starbucks to me, or like a cup of double Tim Hortons. I'm not ready to give up on this. I don't know if I just got a bar. That wasn't that great. I've heard a couple people mention that it wasn't a strong performer. I think if I didn't try to do it down here and I did it maybe someplace, the only other place I have, you guys, is my bedroom, which I could melt this in my bedroom and be fine. It's just not the ideal place. I like more of the floral, you know, kind of peaceful kind of sense in there. But I'm okay with melting this in there if I need to. Or Gingy's room in the office. I don't know that I need coffee scent in my bathroom and the bedroom right across the hall from it. But now what I could do is when I have two bars, do a bar out here and a bar out there, you know, 2 cubes in each warmer. Maybe that'll work better. I'm going to play with this because I am not ready to give up on this scent because it's actually really good. Or I could do, I keep hoping they don't knock my cords over because they keep going back there, and please don't knock over my warmers, even though that's wood flooring. I kind of might cry if they get that on that white curtain. Especially since that's red wax in there. And they sometimes play around there and I'm like, please don't knock off my warmer. Please don't knock off my warmer. Yeah, I love this enough. I'm not willing to give up on it. So I'm 100% going to club it. I'm just disappointed that it's not stronger than it is. Maybe after it sits a while, maybe it will get stronger. So another one that I did down here, Mediterranean Spa. Now to me, on cold, this smelled like jade and jasmine. I don't love the lemon in it. The lemon, when you mix lemon with kind of a, I think Polly's gonna look out the window. Interesting, sorry, you don't want to see the back of my head, but I'll try to keep an eye on him in here. But yeah, I don't love when they do lemon with cologne. I really don't love that. I think it kind of ruins it. Or lemon with perfume. Now for the first maybe 6 hours, I smell the lemon and it reminds me of jade and jasmine, and I'm like, not really loving that. After that, and this is a nice medium to strong performer. Medium to strong. And I did this down here. So 8 cubes and 8 warmers, you know, 1 cube in 8 warmers. This was a long lasting one down here. It at least 3 days. And it may have been light enough. I was like, well, I should probably change it and move on. It was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm a little bit jealous that people get like a sand swept spa. You guys, sometimes I wonder if because it says spa, then people get that in their head. Maybe they actually do get it. just because my brain doesn't pick it up, I'm not going to say that they don't, but I do wonder that sometimes because I don't necessarily get spa. I get kind of a masculine, pretty scent. I mean, I guess I can see how the different smells in a spa, like the different oils or things that they have going on there might smell like this. It could be slightly shampoo-ish. But to me, it's got a slight masculine vibe. Kind of like glacier water. I don't get water like everybody else. You guys, I swear the name makes people's brain go, yeah, I smell spa. But, oh, they're playing. I was like, what is that now? But I get a beautiful masculine kind of scent. And it's gorgeous. I actually want to club this. I can see why my friend Lee from Scented with Lee in the UK enjoys this. Because it's a very nice scent. It's a medium thrower. I mean, it was a good strong 3 days. Day 3 might have been a little bit lighter, but 1 and 2 were, you know, medium to strong. It's just, I do. I get a nice men's cologne, almost like business casual, world traveler, you know, that lighter, not heavy, intense cologne, but like a slight cologne that's very pleasant, like Zeppelin. I don't get sand swept. I don't get those vibes. I maybe slightly, and I gotta reach for it. Atlantic Air. I don't get I don't get like watery spa. That's just me. I get slightly pleasant men's cologne. Like if you like Zeppelin, if you like business casual, maybe even Simply Irresistible, that like lighter men's cologne that's not like in your face. Yeah, like sheer leather. These are the vibes that I get from this personally. I don't know why I am always the person that's different. And most people don't say the things that I say. I get men's cologne. I don't get spa. I don't get wet rocks. I don't get any of that, but that's just me. That's just me. Don't be mad at me if you get it and I don't. Yeah, these are my, I think these are my maybes, I guess. These are my, I'm sure, I don't know. Some of them I go between maybe and for sure. I don't know. Peppermint Rush. I love spearmint. I love peppermint. I love everything that smells like gum, toothpaste. I love all of that stuff. I don't like this. I want to like this. How do I love Perfect Peppermint. Love it. You cannot get to a cool sensation. York Peppermint Patty. You cannot get to peppermint for me. Love it. This has the same note in it, and it's this snowy something. And Dale was just indifferent to this. He liked it, but he understood what I was saying. It's got that slight note in it that is identical to Swirling Snowflakes. If you like Swirling Snowflakes, I think you'll like this. I wanted to get gum. I really did. Wrigley's gum. I really wanted to get it. Because you do kind of on cold, but when it's melting, that note, the snow, it smells just like Swirling Snowflakes. That comes off a little bit musty basement to my nose, to my brain. I wasn't in love with it. And it was strong. I did this in my bedroom because I'm like, peppermint, it's soothing. It's, oh, it's peaceful to go to sleep to. No. It smells like musty basement peppermint and I don't like it. That's why I didn't club Swirling Snowflakes. I don't want this. Very rarely will you ever hear me diss a peppermint. but I didn't love Swirling Snowflakes. I don't love this. It's got a slightly musty note to it, and I don't know why my nose picks that up and nobody else talks about it. I'm the weird one, you guys. I'm sorry. Now, so I melted this. Day 2, I was like, no, I'm just going to take it out. I'm not enjoying it. Life is too short for bad wax. I know I've heard people say. So what else did I put in there? Wait a minute. Let me think about it. Because I was like, I'm still getting a hint of mint. And it's because I think this stuck around. Because this is strong. This is strong. Oh, it was vanilla cream. So in vanilla cream, or no. No, I think I did do this in my bedroom. Yeah, it was vanilla cream. And I was like, I know that I'm just still, either peppermint was still stuck to my curtains in my bedroom or my bedding, that scent was just lingering, or I hadn't fully wiped out the warmer dishes enough that there was still some peppermint in with the vanilla cream, but I knew that I could, I mean, I had no trouble smelling vanilla cream. I'm definitely going to club that one. Can't make up my mind. So yeah, Peppermint Rush is a no for me. That's so weird for me to say. No, I don't like that musty basement smell. And I can still kind of slightly smell it on cold. I don't like that. Whatever happens, I don't like that. Coconut pumpkin pie. I did this one down here. No, I did this upstairs in the office, Jindy's room, the bathroom. I know. It actually kind of graduated downstairs a little bit, and that's, what was I doing? The fried ice creams were upstairs. Oh, I think it was hazelnut latte. I haven't talked about yet. Yeah, so this was kind of coming downstairs. I could still kind of smell coconut. The coconut in this is like, have you ever had marshmallows that have toasted coconut on them? That's what this smells like. And it was coming from downstairs. The coconut was coming downstairs. I actually really like this one, and I kind of want to club it. Was it super spectacular? No, I would even say this is a medium performer, but the coconut, I could smell the coconut downstairs. Granted, that bathroom and bedroom are right at the top of the landing up there, but I liked it. It's probably not one I'm going to keep forever, but I like the slight like pumpkin pie-ish, but it's mostly like a toasted coconut to me with some pumpkin pie-ish notes. I kind of like it. So I think for now I'm going to club it. And what I was doing down here, hazelnut latte. This is good, but again, I think people hear latte. You guys, I really do think that the names of things get in people's head or the scent notes, and then they swear that they smell them. You know what this smells like to me? I don't get latte. And I have no idea what hazelnut frosting smells like. This is a hazelnut buttercream frosting to me. It reminded me an awful lot of cinnamon buttercream. If I didn't know any better, I would think this is hazelnut buttercream should be the name of this, because I get buttercream icing, hazelnut flavored buttercream icing. And I love it, but I'm like, how many buttercream scents do I need in my life? And if I were to pick out of all of the buttercream scents that we have, I'm still picking vanilla bean buttercream because I'm obsessed with that one. I like it. I'm going to club it. It was a nice strong performer. I did it down here. It was very fragrant, only for about a day, like typical buttercream. Although I do get in the 4-cube method in my bedroom, 4 cube, I do get several days out of vanilla bean buttercream in my bedroom. But I love it. I'm going to club it, but 100%, I don't get espresso. I don't get, I do get that the hazelnut that's in this is the same hazelnut note that is in, and it's like Nutella, but it's that same hazelnut note that is in Hug in a Mug. And it's like you took, okay, Hug in a Mug has a definite cookie dough vibe in it too. You can kind of pick up on the cookie dough. Knowing that that scent note is in there, you're like, yeah, I think I do smell cookie dough. This is like you took Hug in a Mug and vanilla bean buttercream. I swear you get this. I swear you would. I don't know why I'm the only person that is saying that this smells like a buttercream frosting. I don't know. Why am I the only person? You guys, why am I the only person that says these things? Am I that weird? Does anybody else get a hazelnut buttercream frosting from Hazelnut Latte? And those who are familiar with hazelnut frosting, I'm sure you can tell me the difference. I don't know. I've never smelled hazelnut frosting, but hazelnut, what is the name of that one? Hazelnut frosting, isn't it? I don't know the name. But I swear I get hazelnut buttercream, and this could be a part of the buttercream collection. I'm just saying. I'm surprised it wasn't part of the buttercream. I'm surprised they didn't name it hazelnut buttercream and it wasn't a part of the collection. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I'm the only person that says these things. So I want to club that one. And I did this in the office. Oh no, he's sitting in his chair because I yelled at him. This is Autumn Blaze Maple. This doesn't smell quite like I remember. I actually like this, and this is a maybe. I think before when I tried that one that was gifted to me, more of like a dried leaf note came out with the maple syrup, and I'm not always, this, and maybe because it's freshly poured. This is a very light golden maple syrup. I do kind of slightly smell the, almost like an autumn leaf smell with like autumn spices. I do kind of smell that, and it's pretty. It's perfumey. It's more spicy than like, say, Scarlet Sunflower without the sunflower. I don't know. But it's like, it's pretty. I'm torn with this one like I am with Autumn Stroll. This is just on my maybe. Do I just get a couple bars and call it good? I liked it. It was enjoyable. But we have so many autumn spices, and would I club that if it was going away for the fall? Would that be one of the ones that I would pick? Like when the catalog, discontinues, if it was in the catalog, and not just to bring back my bar, but if I could get it all the time, would I club it? Probably not, because I don't club Scarlet Sunflower either, and it kind of gives me slight, it's not identical, but slight Scarlet Sunflower vibe. So I think if you love Scarlet Sunflower, you would like Autumn Blaze Maple. It's pretty. And I'm actually surprised because I don't get that dried leaves smell or the darker maple syrup kind of a smell that I swear I got before. But again, maybe because it's a brand new pour. Yeah, the only way I'd be able to read this is if I peeled off the sticker. I don't even know. I see nothing, and then I pull off the sticker and I'm like, oh, there is writing on there. I see 0 imprint, so I don't know, but I don't know. And then green tea smoothie I did in the office. There's wax on it. In the office, Gingy's room. bathroom. I don't like it. I don't like it. It has like a sharp sour note that kind of like, which I don't mind it in. I have the bar. You don't want to watch me get up again and dig for it. But bubbling. It's a bubbling scent. I don't know. I cannot for the life of me offhand remember the name of it. Red currant bubbly, right? Is that it? Red currant bubbly. It has like a tart note to it that almost feels like maybe perhaps someone could have gotten sick. Which in that one I don't mind. It doesn't come off the same, but I get a similar. The peach in this bugs me, and I get a ton of peach, and I love peach if it doesn't smell like Play-Doh. This one doesn't smell like Play-Doh, but that sharp note, and maybe it's the way that an almost matcha powder would smell with peach. Because I can almost get, and I have matcha powder in my kitchen. I have a can of matcha powder, and I have a bag of matcha powder. So I definitely am familiar with how matcha powder smells. I like to put it in smoothies and stuff. I think it's the way that it mixes with the peach that I'm not loving that. No, that's a no. I really wanted just like, not so much the peach, but just a matcha powder smell, which is slightly green, but, and it's weird because green tea actually tastes like hot water with like a real light flavor. You almost can't even tell there's flavor. I'm not a green tea fan, but I do love green matcha powder. I don't know, I'm weird. Cranberry muffin. Did this in my bedroom. I love it. And it's the same perfumey cranberry that's in Snow Kiss Cranberry. And it does, Suzanne from Suzanne's Scented World, she picked up on the strawberry shortcake doll feel to this. Yes. If you were a kid in the early 80s, you know strawberry shortcake dolls. And I'm with you, Suzanne. I 100% smell strawberry shortcake dolls. And I'm okay with that. And I actually kind of love it. And I love Snow Kiss Cranberry for that perfumey cranberry. It's that same perfumey cranberry, and you do get the muffin. I personally do get the muffin. I love it. I'm clubbing it. That's a definite club. You know, I should sort these two. I should club, maybe club that won't stay, and definite I want to keep in my club. That makes sense, right? I think and then I have 3 more. Pima cotton. I do not know why. People say that this is super strong. Unless maybe like me with Flower Shop and you don't like the green notes. Maybe that's why your nose is picking up on the laundry, floral, very floral laundry. And it's like white floral laundry. I didn't think it was strong at all. I used 1 cube in my bathroom previously because my friend Lee, this actual particular bar is from my friend Lee in the UK. It's got the UK. I love it. It does smell like laundry soap versus fabric softener. And I haven't melted. Okay, so clothesline. I had a bar of that, and I did 3 cubes down here, and I almost, it was too much. I did 7 cubes down here, and I thought it was perfect. To me, this is light. It's light. It reminds me of me personally, windowsill breeze for sure. Maybe more Scentsy Clean to me. But this is definitely laundry soap like clothesline versus Clean Breeze is definitely like fabric softener. I love it. I'm 100% clubbing it because of all like the autumn spices and all that stuff. I was like, I want to feel like it's summer. My windows are open. I'm doing laundry, and it was gorgeous. I felt like a whole refresh. It was very soothing and calming to me, but I'm a floral girl. I literally have no idea why people like I can do a whole bar of Clean Breeze too. To me, it's on the Clean Breeze like intensity. It is not in the same intensity level as Clothesline or Newborn Nursery. This I think is beautiful. It was medium to strong when you use all 7 or 8. I totally could have used the entire thing down here and it was not too much for me. I thought it was beautiful. And actually I did 4 and it wasn't strong enough. I did 2 here, 2 there. It wasn't strong enough and I used the other 3. The other 3 cubes. And put them, and I thought it was perfect. That's me personally. I don't know. I think because I love floral, and I love a not super in your face intense laundry, I loved it. But I love Clean Breeze and Windowsill Breeze too. So take that for what you will. I think it's beautiful. Oh, I think it's like a gorgeous dryer sheet, like downy, snuggle dryer sheet. I love it. I love Pima cotton. I'm clubbing that one. And I like love it or hate it. And I, in the wax, hate Clothesline simply because it's so strong. I want to die. 3 cubes is way too much down here, and that was not. So take that for what you will. Apple press. Okay, so when it's going, Johnny Appleseed is a hardcore strong in your face. This was a nice medium to strong, but more on the medium side. Gorgeous. I love everything about this one, whereas Johnny Appleseed kind of bothers me and gets on my nerves. This has a sweetness to it. And it must be, and if I were to say roses, it is 0 artificial rose to me personally. If anything, what might be sweetening this up is like a fresh pink or red rose, like a fresh red rose. But to me, it's like, it's a sweet, like red delicious apple. Versus like Mac apple, that I think Johnny Appleseed is like a Mac apple to me, whereas this to me is a red delicious apple. It has like this sweetness, and I think this is the perfect apple. But the sad thing is it doesn't last more than a day for me. Like I came home today and I don't smell it, and I put it in after work yesterday. So although it doesn't last for me, I'm clubbing it because I actually adore this. Absolutely adore Apple Press. And then the last one, which is my absolute hardcore favorite, hands down, Woodland Suede. Oh my gosh, it's in my bedroom now, day 2, and it's strong. And I do 4 cubes in the Polar Panorama, 4 cubes in the Diamond Milk Glass, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna last a week. It's why I intentionally saved it for the last, so I didn't have to take it out before I wanted to, and it's amazing. And Dale enjoys it. It's so good. It's so good. So I was laying there in bed last night thinking about what this reminds me of. It is very gender neutral. It's hard to go it's hard to think this is masculine or this is feminine. Kind of like Bonfire Beach. Could go either way. It can have a slightly masculine vibe or a slightly feminine vibe. It's very gender neutral. This is very gender neutral. Either a man could wear this or a woman could wear this as a perfume or a cologne, and it would work. And I don't know how they do that, but they somehow do. But if I were to mix two scents that, I mean, there are two scents in here that this kind of reminds me of. And I was trying to peg, if I were to put two scents together, what would they be that I would get this vibe? And I think that's what makes this masculine, feminine, gender neutral to me. If you were to take Slytherin bar and you were to mix it with the Harry Potter Slytherin with sugar, I think that's what Woodland Suede reminds me of. And I'm actually tempted to take, I think I have one Slytherin bar and I have a bar of sugar, and mixing them and see if they don't come out similar. And I'm trying to think, I think that the sweetness of sugar, but it may not be slightly fruity enough to work, but I feel like it could maybe. And the Harry Potter Slytherin bar is slightly masculine, but not like White Teak and Amber masculine or like Jade and Jasmine masculine. It's not masculine like those are. And I think because they're so intense, that's why they feel so masculine. It has this amazing sweetness to it. And I think I would say Slytherin and sugar. Oh my gosh, it's amazing and I'm obsessed with it. I don't see this ever coming out of my club. This is the one and only bar that I've got to have. If I couldn't save any other bar, this would be the one. And if I could club all of them but one, cucumber lime is not getting clubbed. Sorry, no. No, I don't like that one at all. And this is amazing, amazing, amazing. I would almost think that there's an ever so slight ylang ylang scent to this. Ever so slight. Oh, you guys. Okay, I'll stop because I'm slightly obsessing about this bar. So let's start with my nose. No. Green tea smoothie? No. Peppermint rush? No. Coconut palm? No. Pear blossom and cucumber? No. Flower shop? Well, never mind. That'll go in another pile. Flirtatious? No. It's a definite no. These are definite. Let's do definite no's. Sticky cinnamon bun? Definite no. Quiver? Definitely no. Cucumber lime? Hard no. Fried ice cream? No. Those are definite no. I don't even want any more bars of them. I mean, I feel like maybe I should give coconut palm one more try, but I'm like, no. Okay, do I get one or two more bars? Flower shop, do I get one more? I don't know. It has its place where I think it could be okay, and if you did one, or if you mixed it with something, I might need to get one more bar. As much as I'm like, I would never do an entire bar in my house, I think I appreciate it enough that I might need one more and either mix it or do just one cube in a bathroom or something. I appreciate it enough that I think I might need one more. Autumn Blaze Maple. I do like this. I kind of feel like I want two more bars, but I don't need it like in my club. but I think I might need a couple more bars, maybe. Autumn Stroll, again, there's a note in it that bothers me, but yet there's this beauty to it that I love. I'm torn on whether or not to club this one. I really am, but I think the note that bothers me makes me say you don't need it in your club, just get a couple bars. I'm gonna club, oh my God, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's more than last Bring Back My Bar. I might need to rethink this. I mean, seriously, do I need some of these? I don't know if I need these in my club. Okay, Spice Berries. I do like this one. I mean, it's got almost a cozy cardigan vibe in it. With like, it's like if you were to take Spiced Emerald Glow and Cozy Cardigan. Is kind of the vibe that gives me. I think this one I might want to get a couple more bars, maybe. I don't think I need to club that. I am going to club Hazelnut Latte. I'm not sure that it's going to stay because, again, I just get another buttercream and I'm not really sure that I need a buttercream. Why is it no one else says that? It kind of bothers me. Why am I the only person that picks up on buttercream? I don't know. Mediterranean Spa. The lemon bothers me, but the other 2-3 days, I really love it. I kind of might need to club that one. Crumb Top. It's nice, but I mean, oats and honey fulfills my wants and wishes. I don't know. That and Hazelnut Latte, I'm like, do I need them? I don't know. Same with vanilla cream. I like that I can smell it. It's a vanilla I can smell that doesn't smell like Play-Doh. I had no trouble picking up on it, so I kind of want to club it, but it may not stay. Again, coconut pumpkin pie. I'm not even sure that I need to club it, but I kind of want to club it for now because I appreciate the coconut in this. I mean, I really like the coconut in this. I really kind of like it, and I think I need at least a couple more bars to club it long enough, but it may not stay. Melon and Apple Granita, I really like it, but again, it's like a typical fruity scent, summer scent from Scentsy. I am still, but yet it's slightly shampoo-y, and I'm like, it gives me like prickly pear and agave vibes. And see, I have palm trees and ocean breeze, and I'm like, do I need to keep this? You know, I think this is gonna go in my pile of Spice Berries, Autumn Stroll. Maybe I just pick up another couple bars. I don't think I need to club it because I'm not the biggest fruity fan. So far that I'm gonna club temporarily, I don't know for how long. Coconut pumpkin pie, vanilla cream. I might even just get a couple bars and not club. I don't know, I'm torn because that's a good vanilla. But I would hands down pick vanilla bean buttercream over this. But it's better than even the caramel vanilla delight or whatever. I had trouble smelling that one. I don't have trouble smelling this one. I'm torn. Like Hazelnut Latte, I'm like, it smells like a buttercream. Do I need it? I probably don't. Crumb Top, it smells like oats and honey. Do I need it? Probably not. But I'm gonna club for now. I think Mediterranean Spa goes in that same pile where I'm gonna club it for now, get a couple. Don't know if I'll keep it. Oh, it has a nice vibe to it. Like, it reminds me a lot of Business Casual. I don't know why I'm the only person that says that too. It has a definite Business Casual vibe. I don't know. The only person that doesn't get Spa Rocks. Okay. Watery, it doesn't matter. But definitely going in my club. Pima Cotton. Now if I amass a huge quantity, like if I have 6 bars, that may come out. But for now, Pima Cotton, I want that one. Perk Me Up. If it doesn't perform better, it'll probably come out, but for now, I really want it. Not even kind of ready to give up on that because I love that. I just wish it was stronger. Cranberry Muffin. Love. That's my second favorite. But I don't know. It's kind of a hard... Yeah, it's probably my second favorite. Believe it or not. Woodland Suede. 100%. I can't live without that. I can't live without it. Apple Press is probably my third favorite. I'm slightly obsessed with this. Apple Press. Love how sweet that is. And then Rum Raisin Cookie is probably my fourth favorite. And then Perk Me Up and Pima Cotton, even though Pima Cotton performs. And then probably, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's just that I really like the oatmeal raisin cookie. But will this stay? Probably won't stay. I don't know. Hard to say. So, you guys, I'm for sure clubbing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely these 6. Probably these other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 5 is what, 11? Yeah. 11 for now, which is one more than before. And I'm like, what am I doing? I really have to think about these 5. And I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get another couple bars or 1 or 2 bars of these. And I'm definitely not getting those. So I don't know, you guys. I hope that's helpful. I don't know why. I'm the only person that says some of these things. I feel weird about it. Like, why am I the only person? I don't know. That's my honest opinion. I even asked Dale and he agrees with me. So I don't know. Even with the strawberry shortcake cranberry muffin, he's like, well, I'm not real good with strawberry shortcake. I'm like, you had 2 sisters. How do you not? You had a daughter. Like, how do you not know strawberry shortcake? He's like, well, I can see what you mean by the perfumey. Yeah, so. But yeah, so that's my thoughts. That's my feelings. That's for now my how I'm gonna go with them. So thanks, you guys. I hope that helps you in making your decisions. And please, if someone agrees with me on my weird opinions, please share so that I do not feel all alone. Because I genuinely want to know if someone else gets a buttercream vibe from Hazelnut Latte. Please tell me, please. Yeah. So thanks, you guys. Bye.